Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tutorial Time. Today I'm going to go through a couple of quick tips and tricks when you're working with a circular saw. The one I have is wireless. I also have a wired one, but a corded one, so I'm not going to get into that. But specifically, these are just a couple of steps so that whenever you're making your cuts with your circular saw, it's a little bit easier for you. So let's get going.
Hamdyman!
Okay, first I'm going to do a couple test cuts, just because I've never used this. It's always good to practice with your equipment first. I've never actually used one of these before. Sorry, I've never used this one specifically. And they all do different things. So, that being said, safety is your #1 concern. Make sure the battery or the cord is turned off if you're readjusting the height. If you adjust the height, that means that you can cut all the way through and you're keeping most of the blade locked in so it doesn't move around much.
Readjusting your circular saw height is really crucial for your project. It's also a safety issue. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the blade extends just past the bottom of your wood, but not so far that it might be a hazard to your floor or yourself.
Alright, make sure you are wearing... I've got safety protection on, I've got a dust mask. Sorry for the noise. I'm telling you in advance.
When using power tools, whenever you do practice cuts, they really do help. They help you in the future, especially when you use the tool again, but also when you're working on the project, you know exactly where to cut.
Alright, well that worked out well. Alright, let's do it.
Now you can see here that I'm measuring with a measuring tape, which is totally fine, and there's nothing wrong with measuring with a measuring tape. However, it makes it a little bit difficult sometimes when you're trying to be a little bit more accurate. And I mean, again, it's not the worst thing in the world, but this is something to think about. Try investing in a speed square. A speed square helps you get a 90-degree accuracy whenever you're drawing straight lines. I'm actually using a combination square, which is a combination of a ruler and a square, which is actually really neat. And we're waiting. Okay, so I paused this here for a second for you to take a look at the two pieces of wood between where I'm going to cut. This is for stability reasons, and you should always do this when you're cutting with a circular saw. It just helps you get a more precise cut, and it's a safety thing. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not actually cutting in the two pieces of wood like I said I was going to, but one thing about power tools, especially saws, they saw on a specific side of the line, so it's good to figure out which side of the line it cuts on before you start cutting your project. And here I'm actually cutting the piece of wood where I wanted to. And I've got both hands on the saw, making sure to stay stable, and having two hands on the saw, which is the way it was built, is probably the way you should use it. Alright, last quick thing. I actually made a mistake and I was going to have a different piece of wood shape, but it's okay, you can line up where you were before and just cut right through.
Alright. Hey guys, thanks for watching this latest episode of Tutorial Time. I hope these couple of quick tips and tricks helped you or is going to help you with a project that you deal with a circular saw. And if you guys have any suggestions on other tools that you might want to use, hit me up in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to keep coming back, hit that subscribe button. Check out some of my other tutorial videos and some of my other videos in general. Stay tuned, there will be more adventures from Hamdyman.